Hi guys, it's January favorites time, and I don't know if you've realized this, but I actually haven't done a favorites video, I don't think since November, so I didn't do one in December. Actually, I don't know if I did one in November. Anyway, it's been forever since I've done a favorites video. I didn't do a 2013 favorites. I had planned on doing one, but then I kind of forgot to do one, and then it got a little bit too late to do one, so I haven't done one. But there's a lot of products in here that I would definitely put top of my 2013 list, and these aren't strictly products from January. These are products over the last kind of couple of months that I've been using and really liking. As I said, I just didn't get a chance to put them in other favorites videos because I never made them. Let us start with makeup, shall we? The first item is one of the NYX butter glosses, and these are by no means a new product, but they are new to me. NYX, I'm sure you're all aware of at this stage, well, those of you living in Australia, NYX just came to Australia shortly before Christmas, I think maybe the start of December or the end of November, and they're available in Target, but up until then I had no access to NYX products. So as soon as they came, I went and plundered the stall, although I didn't actually, that's a bit of an exaggeration, I only bought a couple of products, but this is definitely the standout for me. I know their butter glosses are a bit of kind of a cult product here on YouTube, and I can totally understand why. You know, I'm not a fan of lip gloss. I just really hate the texture, the stickiness. I hate the feeling of anything on my lips, and then like your hair sticks to you in the wind, and it's not nice. So I was really pleasantly surprised by these guys. They're more of a balm texture. They're not sticky. They're not like a typical kind of gloss texture, but they do have a glossy finish, and they smell kind of vanilla-y. I think that's vanilla. I don't know. It's kind of like a cake kind of mixture. It's nice. And this is in the color Eclair, which is a lovely soft pink color. It's not exactly a natural pink, like it doesn't look like, it's not like a your lip color but better. It's a definite pink tone, but it's very pretty and very wearable, and I love it. Next is a product that I'm sure will be no surprise to you. That is one of my favorites because I've been using it kind of non-stop in my videos for the last couple of months, and it is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I actually can't remember if I've already included this in a favorites video. It is entirely possible that I have, come to think of it. But anyway, amazing product. A load of YouTubers are already talking about it. I think Benefit did a bit of a PR blitz with this one and sent it out to like every single beauty blogger out there. But regardless, I think it's an amazing product. It smells disgusting. Like it smells, I think it's supposed to, I don't know if it's supposed to smell floral or not, but it smells like really strongly perfumed of, I don't know, it's kind of like chemical and flower mixed together. Not very nice. But the idea behind it is it's a gel and it's got like little fibers in it. So it's supposed to be like those mascaras that have got fibers in to make your lashes look longer. Same kind of idea, but for your brows. So if you've got kind of sparse brows or you don't have many hairs there, it's supposed to make them look a bit thicker and like you've got a little bit more going on there. I'm not sure if that side of it works, but it's a great tinted brow gel, and the real kind of selling point for this one is the size of the brush. It is absolutely minuscule, so you can be very precise with it and get it exactly where you need it, which is quite important with eyebrows, especially when you don't have an awful lot of eyebrow naturally. You want it to be precise. So I love, and I use the light to medium color. Next is another product that tons of people here on YouTube use, and I have also been using in my videos recently, and it is the Nars Pro Prime. This is the eyeshadow primer. I really like it. I mean, it just does exactly what it says on the tin. It makes your eyeshadow last forever. It's been summer here. It's been really hot, really humid. It's been quite unbearable at times actually, but I've been using this Nars Pro Prime on my eyes, and my eyeshadow does not budge at all day. It's amazing. It's completely colourless, so it would be kind of along the lines of the Too Faced Shadow Insurance or the, what's the Urban Decay one? What is that called? Urban Decay Primer Potion. There we go. That took, I don't know where my mind was going with that. But it's completely colourless, so you can use it under any eyeshadow colour you like, which is nice. Up until that, I had kind of just been using paint pots. I had run out of my primer potion. I actually ran out of that a long time ago and just never bothered replacing it because I was using paint pots. But I've kind of come back around to how good having a colourless primer is, especially when I'm doing like bridal work and stuff like that. But yeah, if you're looking for a really good long-lasting primer that, you know, your eyeshadow won't budge, the Nars Pro Prime is pretty awesome. Next, I think this is a new product. I think only because I've seen TV ads for it, and I know they only really advertise new products, but it is the Maybelline Hyper Glossy liquid liner. So it is liquid liner and it sets to kind of a glossy patent finish. It's not super shiny, but it's not matte either. It's probably a little bit more shiny than like a satin finish, but it doesn't dry to a completely wet finish. But it's really easy to use. The brush is awesome. It's very, very, very thin, and I've been using it non-stop for like 2 weeks. It hasn't splayed at all. It's a very nice formula. It's not too wet, but it's wet enough that you get a nice smooth line. It dries quickly. It doesn't transfer onto my lower lash line. I mean, it does exactly what you kind of want a liquid liner to do. You can get a very, very precise like little flick with it. Yeah, it's just really easy. It looks great. I really enjoy it. And next, this is another product that I know I have mentioned in videos before, but recently I've been doing some shoots, and over Christmas I was doing like bridal work and stuff, and this has just been a lifesaver. It is the Lanolips 101 ointment, which is a lanolin ointment. I suppose you could kind of compare it to the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream. So it's just like, it's kind of the consistency of Vaseline, you know, it's like a really thick ointmenty kind of oily ointment, and it is lanolin based, and the Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream is also lanolin based. The difference is Elizabeth Arden, you can smell the lanolin, you can't smell it in this, so it doesn't have that disgusting like sheep fleece smell, which is not a pleasant fragrance to have under your nose, you know, if you're applying it on your lips or something. So I've been using this just to prep my clients' lips and also on myself. I find when it gets very hot and I get dehydrated, my lips do tend to dry and go all disgusting, and this stuff has just been amazing. I think it's like $17, and you can get it in Priceline, and I think you can get it in David Jones as well here in Australia. It is an Australian brand, but I know you can buy it worldwide as well. I'm not entirely sure where stocks it worldwide, but I'll find out and leave it in the description box for you. Next, I have a set of false eyelashes. These eyelashes are the ones that I have been favoring recently, and they are the Ardell Demi Pixies number 102. So not the Demi Wispies, Demi Pixies. Slightly different. They're not as wispy as the Demi Wispies, name might suggest. These are an unbelievably uncanny dupe for MAC number 7 lashes, which when I worked at MAC, they were the best-selling lash. So if you like the number 7s, you'll love these. So they're kind of like the Twiggy style of lash, where it's a clear band and then you've got bunches going across, so it's not like the lashes are continual the whole way across the band. They're just like in bunches, but it looks kind of weird when they're just in the little case, but when they go on the eyes, your own eyelashes fill in those gaps, so they don't look, you know, bunchy when they actually go on, but they blend really well with your natural lashes, but they give you that extra bit of volume, and I just think they're really pretty, and they do give a slightly 60s kind of feel to the eye. I've been wearing them myself actually, and I normally don't wear lashes unless it's a super special occasion because I hate putting them on, but I've actually found myself wearing these kind of, you know, if I go into town or something, I'll put on a set of lashes, because I think when you have lashes on, your makeup doesn't fade as much. So, you know, in super high temperatures and high humidity, sometimes like your mascara might transfer, or I don't know, your makeup, I just don't feel like your makeup lasts to the same extent as it does in cooler climates. So putting lashes on, I think it keeps your makeup looking fresher a bit longer. That's a good tip if you're going to a festival, actually. Music festivals, put lashes on, you'll be golden for the whole festival. Unless you wash your face, of course. Alright, this product is kind of random. It's not really a product as such, more of a thing that I have just been adoring so much. And it is this box. So this is a plastic box that I think is originally for fishing tackle. It's just one of those like plastic storage kind of containers I'm sure like crafters would use and stuff like that, but you can see I am using it to store my hygiene supplies for my makeup kit. So I've got mascara wands, cotton tips, and then I've got really teeny tiny precise cotton tips for like liquid liner and stuff like that around the eyes. This is just I cannot describe how happy stuff like this makes me. I don't know what it is about girls and like storage and organizing. but I'm just addicted. I love it. It's like porn for me. So yeah, I just thought I would share that idea with you more than like, look at this amazing plastic box. Just using crafting stuff like that to store your hygiene supplies in your makeup kit. It saves so much space and it makes it so easy to just grab them. You know, you just leave it open on your tabletop or your desk, wherever you're working, and you can just grab whatever you need. You don't have to go rooting around in your kit. So yeah, love that. And it was like $5, so bargain. Next, I've got a couple of hair care products. I feel like I am taking so long in this video, so I'm just going to try and speed up a little bit. The first is the Loreal EverStrong. This is their EverStrong sulfate-free fortify system hydrate shampoo. I'm not entirely sure what one is the name, but you know these ones. You've probably seen them in your drugstore, or I think they have them in some supermarkets as well. But it is L'Oreal's kind of more premium brand of hair care, and I had seen Estee from Essie Button and Fleur of Fleur de Force both hyping these products up and, you know, saying how great they were. So I needed new shampoo, and I got my hair colored last week, and she put a few slices of highlights through, so you know, obviously that's going to be quite drying for your hair, so I thought I would splash out and get some nice shampoo. So I bought this, and I have to say I absolutely love it. I kind of expected, because it's sulfate free, that it wouldn't lather that much, but it does. It's a really, really rich, like really moussey lather. It feels like, you can tell it's an expensive shampoo. $15 if you're wondering, in Australia, so you know, it's not cheap. It must be pH balanced as well, because when I rinse it out, I don't feel like I have to condition my hair. Like, my hair doesn't have that horrible squeaky kind of like matted together texture that some shampoos give. So my hair feels absolutely fine. Like, I would be able to actually get a comb through my hair without conditioning it just by using this. Now, unfortunately, like a big idiot, when I bought it, I bought 2 shampoos rather than a shampoo and a conditioner. So I can't say what the conditioner is like, but the shampoo is fantastic, and I really, really like it. I'll definitely be purchasing the conditioner, and I think I will be repurchasing that as well. Last hair care product, this is the Schwarzkopf Ultimate Keratin Hairspray, and it is level 5 ultimate hold. So I actually bought this for a photo shoot because I was told that the model had really long, really thick, really heavy hair. So I thought I would buy some heavy duty hairspray because I was going to be tonguing it. I actually ended up not using it, so I kept it for myself. So it's a mad hairspray, actually. You know, usually with these ultimate hold hairsprays, you spray it on and your hair kind of, it goes wet and then it dries and it goes crispy, and it's like helmet hair. This doesn't do that. It's the weirdest thing. I put it on my hair. I've tried it a few times. I've tried it like just curling my hair and just like spritzing it all over, and it's lovely, and it doesn't feel like an ultimate hold spray. Like, it just feels like a really, really light kind of hold spray, but it actually holds like an ultimate hold spray, if that makes sense. It just feels really light and your hair is really touchable. And then yesterday I thought I would really put it to the test. So I had just tied my hair back. I think I had come back from a cycle, and I just tied my hair back, and I wanted to push my fringe off of my face because it was like stuck to my forehead after having the bicycle helmet on it. So I pushed it back, put some texturizing spray into it to make it like poofy, and then hairsprayed it. I wanted to like give myself a bit of a poofy quiff, and I sprayed a ton of this product on, and it did not look wet at all. Like, it didn't change how my hair looked at all, but it just stuck it all there, but it didn't feel hard or crispy. The most bizarre thing ever. It's Schwarzkopf, you know, it's not an expensive brand. I think you should give it a try. I think it's pretty awesome. And then finally, my last product is a skincare product, and it is the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash. This is the pink grapefruit foaming scrub. So I already use the oil-free acne stress control from Neutrogena. I talked about this in my oily skin saviors video. I love this stuff. I think it is one of the best drugstore cleansers for oily skin out there. And I've used that kind of on and off for years. I'd never tried this before though. I kind of always assumed it was more for teenage skin, which unfortunately I don't have. But I thought I would give it a go because I wanted to get an exfoliator and something that's a little bit frothier or foamier, because the other one is a cream wash. So, and sometimes I miss that fresh kind of foaming action of a wash. So I decided to try this because just by looking at it through the bottle, it looks like the exfoliating beads were really, really fine, and I love that in an exfoliator. So I got it home and I was right. The beads are really, really fine and really, really gentle, and it's exactly what you would kind of expect it to be like. It foams, it smells really fresh. Because the beads are so fine though, I'm not sure if it's the greatest exfoliator in the world. Like, I tend to rinse it off. I tend to put it on. Okay, let's just start from the beginning. I tend to wet my face and then massage that product in and kind of get it to foam up, and then I take a face flannel and then I'll rub it in. So the flannel is kind of helping with the exfoliation as well, and then I'll just rinse it off with water. So doing it that way, I get a great exfoliation and my skin feels really, really fresh and it looks bright and lovely. And I do that maybe twice a week. Yeah, so I've really, really been enjoying that. I think those two products for me are working very, very well indeed. So I hope you found something useful in that. I hope you found a product that maybe you want to try yourself. If you did, you can give the video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe. I put out videos every Wednesday and Friday. I do tutorials as well as videos like this. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon. Bye!